Hey there everyone, welcome to another Kenpo Banga video. Today is a special video. We are actually showing clips of Mr. Parker talking about compounding with the Kenpo techniques. In this video you can see me explaining it with the parting wings technique, which he does in his seminar as well, using the ice slice, filling in some dead space, using forward momentum with the backup mass to use the hand sword, then compound with it when you grab onto the flesh and pull the opponent into the next strike. If you like the video, please like and subscribe right now, support the channel, and thank you for watching.
Okay, today we're going to start working on a term which we call compounding. When we go to the bank, it's a famous term that the bankers use. What do they do? Compound the interest. What does compounding interest mean? Anybody know?
Increase.
Huh? What does it mean, compound interest?
Interest on top of interest.
Interest on top of interest. The biggest bunch of crooks in all the world. If there's a bank in our midst, I'm talking to your boss. I think together, because some of you don't know anybody. Go over to the side, please. All right, we're going to talk about compounding. Okay, that's the term. Then we're going to talk about contouring. Then we're going to talk about the utilization of universal patch so that we can best understand it. All right, feet together. We're going to go into a technique which we call parting wings. And how do we use parting wings? We're back with the left foot. Bango. That's right. Okay? All right, we're going to do that right now. Move. Beat. Good. All right, back again. Now the idea is, as you drop back with your right foot, is to extend both arms out with both elbows anchored. For what purpose?
Protection.
I beg your pardon?
Protection.
Protection, and what else?
Strength.
What does the anchoring of an elbow do to your action?
Strength.
Stability. It strengthens the force of your action. That's correct. Now in this case, both width, depth, and height are important in the execution of the move. How does the height, okay, how is our height moved? Are both figures at the same level in terms of height? Yes. In terms of depth, are both on the same plane? Yes. Okay, boom, one. Okay, now, okay, right from here we have learned, at least in the technique, before we learn to compound it, that you can slip a chop under the rib cage, under the arm into a what? Rib cage, while this right hand, left hand rather, comes and checks on the right hand. All right, feet together. All right, one, bam! Okay, two. Okay, in this particular instance, we also do a change of maneuvers in terms of stance. What stance do we now shift into? What's the purpose of going into a forward bowl? Okay, number one, it helps increase the distance, but number two, it helps what? Increase the power. How?
Where's your gravity?
Only that?
Body momentum.
Body momentum, what else?
Bracing angle.
Bracing angle. How is the angle braced to assist the help?
Creates a
So
triangle.
now we're starting to talk about a lot of little terms that are intricately a part of this action. All right? Pat got his right foot up against the wall. You see Pat's foot here? He's got it what? Braced against the, which is the wall. Now if Pat punched with his right hand and used the wall to simultaneously push off from, would he get more force by pushing off from the wall? Why? He's using it as a brace and as a launching pad to launch his action forward, correct? Now, is that wall not the floor also? So that when you make the transition of stance, are you not also then using the floor as you do the wall in launching your action forward as a brace to help that launch as you lunge? Yes, it does. So the same principle is being employed. Okay? All right, feet together. One, bam! Two, bam! Okay, that's why we shuffling, not shuffling, but altering stances. Okay, now, in order to get slight value of the left hand, what then must we do? Bam! Okay, now, it's important at this point that although we make a stance change, that we don't overdo the pivot, okay? Because we can overturn, and then what does overturning do with the upper body?
Turn away.
That's right.
Detract
Then you start
from the
to
blow.
subtract from the force that you're trying to render going forward. If you overturn the body, it starts to pull away from, okay, and start to diminish the action. Okay, what's the next move? Boom! Okay, vertical fist to the solar plexus, left hand chest. Okay, now, in terms of this particular technique, these are the basic movements that we teach our students, okay? This particular technique. Feet together, this again. One, B, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on the fourth count, do we do a forward roll again? Do we have that bracing angle again? Once again, without any count, when I say move, I want you to do the whole complete move and the entire sequence as the boom. Back again. Watch that turning. Some of you turning too fast. Boom. Some of you you're overturning. Back again. Do not overly turn. You're going past the point of no return. I don't want the angle of no return. Right? Boom. Okay, fine. Okay, back again. So this is the technique in terms of the basic moves that we're to teach. Now we're going to learn what it means, and I'm sure many of you already do, to compound a technique. Compounding a technique is what? Anyone know?
Adding moves to main moves.
You're asking the question. I'm asking the question. You tell me the answer. You don't answer a question with a question.
My supposition is that you add modern moves to your main moves.
What you mean, probably here, grabbing and pulling them in.
From there is to residually use the other hand, okay, also in the process of your motion, okay, convert it into a working entity, okay? All right, one, back. Okay, what is your major strike in this? Next move, one. Okay, what was your minor move during the course of your major move? The left hand. So now, a little while ago, the left hand was only used as a what? As a check, a position check, whereby that's all it acted as, a check. Now we're saying, hey, can we not, by slight exaggeration of the same action, now employ it not only as a check, but to employ it as a what? That's an offensive move. Yes, we can. One, bang. But now, when we chop to the rib cage, this already being, okay, a move that's embedded in us, we can now take the time to do what? Start checking with this, hooking the eyes, and then allowing it to be a check. So we're now compounding that move by making an additional move, which is within the normal transaction of your other move. You understand me? So with a slight increase of distance, we're now employing it, okay, so that it becomes a working entity in our favor as we use it as an offense also. All right, one, bam, two. All right, so the left hand now becomes a working action with battle shot to the rib cage. We're in the rib cage. Now we go to the next move of compound. From here we grab a handful of whatever, male or female, we are not prejudiced. As you grab, you squeeze and pull to rip as one. That's all. Okay, now, so instead of just chopping in, bringing the hand back, doing nothing as it's going on. We're now converting it into compounding the action. So we have a residual action simultaneous with our major action. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we already hooked and chopped. Now we grab a handful, rip and strike. Okay, back again. 1, 2, 3. Back again. 1, 2, 3. Back again. 1. Okay, what's the compounding move in the next move?
See eyes.
All right, 2. What's the compounding move in the next move? 3. All right, now the fourth move is to drop the left hand and to do what with the right hand? Okay, now the left hand is doing nothing, is it? How do we compound the movement of the left hand? In this case, hands coming in, I drop back, I take it over.
One down.
Okay? Grab a handful, beat. When this hits, I lift the tips to get the compounding move. Yeah.
That's why we're done here. Surgery.
It only works under certain circumstances. Obviously. But anyway, these are residual moves that we can employ. And after a while, I want you to start doing that. We'll start thinking along those lines. Hey, I know this move. How can we compound the technique? And you'd be surprised the many answers that come out of it. And answers that you would have, why didn't I think about? All right, feet together. All right, 1. The 2 things we're going to do is hook as well as chop. Move. Next thing we're going to do, grab, pull, and chop. Move. Next thing we're going to do, dip, entry, strike. Okay, very good. All right. So that's what we talked about in terms of compounding a technique.
Thank you for watching the video. Remember, please like and subscribe for future notifications and up-to-date content. If you would like more of this type of content, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think.